find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
Entering play call screen.
The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line.
Strict taps on drops, some drops, goal flats option is set to 10. Some drops, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. You have 12 options.
On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Base model screen, you have 4 options. JM already selected. Cover 6, Willie.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a game can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the game. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete.
Defense
surrounds him. Just a short gain on that
completion. 6 categories.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up the first down.
The quick throw out left, complete. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yards.
There are 6 categories.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Coach cover 4, hot blitz free.
And the Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Toss play to the outside.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
Cover 4 pond, SSLD blitz.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Has caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, South Carolina, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, it's a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
PAT makes it 7-0.
Entering play call, you have 7 options.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Inside zone. Inside zone.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Stopped short
Entering
on the
play
marker
call.
after just a short
Inside.
gain.
Sheffield. Inside.
See,
zone.
that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
You get him down, but that's a nice play. Use the ball
Entering
to
play call.
33.
Coach suggestions.
Nice
There
job
are
here by this back,
categories
picking up the
for
first down and living up
options.
to the
Plot
legacy
items.
that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs.
Entering play
They're still
call.
trying to live up to that to this day.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. You should see selected.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Another positive run on first and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
The defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. It brings up fourth down.
Third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3. Looking to throw here. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Inside zone.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. Be a loss of the ball.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They give pressure on the quarterback. The quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
There are 6 categories.
The first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Cover 6 trap.
And here's the handoff. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Coach subject formation. Auction, double mug. There are 6 categories. You have 12 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
And it's South Carolina in the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so
Entering
far.
play call.
We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter.
You have 12 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Ducks. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Entering play call.
And this playoff game is certainly tied for one of all kinds of defensive touchdown.
Well, you look around the stadium, a bid to get to the national championship on the line, and the momentum switches from one direction to the other. Not just a turnover, but a turnover and a score. And all of a sudden, we got a new game.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback.
Entering
They'll start at the 25.
suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they've given up, but here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play, number 46.
Entering play call.
That is great arm
Suggestions.
strength and
There are 6
accuracy by this
categories.
quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Offense operates at the plus 46 after that huge gain. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a
Entering
gain
play
on that
call.
completion.
Coach suggestions. There are
They
6
told us all week that they
categories.
thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Here's the second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a
Entering
short
play
gain.
call. Coach suggestions. There formation. Option is double mug. There are 6 categories. You have 12 options. Cover 1
Solid
hole
gain
is
on the running
selected.
play. Third down now. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass is off target. He got
Entering
easy
play call.
through as
Coach
the third down
suggestions. There
pressure
are 6
works.
categories.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long.
Formation.
The
There are
defense is
6
able to hit
double
him to
mug.
force
There
that
are 6
incompletion.
categories. You
The
have
offense will
12
stay on the
options.
field in this
Cover
fourth
1
down
hole is
attempt.
selected.
He's looking to throw. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Entering play call.
Just
Coach
great execution
suggestions.
here on
There
this
are
fourth down to keep this
bench.
drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and
Entering
catch.
play call. Coach suggestions.
Chris, it's so much
There are
fun
6
to watch the
categories.
athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Looking to throw it again. On the move now. The tight end has got it.
Entering
Good enough
play
for
call.
first down
Coach
yardage.
suggestions. There are 6
Chris, a great
categories.
ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Formation. Choose a player to replace. You have 11 options. Choose a new player. Choose a coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Option. Double mug. There are 6 categories. You have 12 options.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Cover 1, cover 9, pinchlet 0, cover 6, cover 1s, cover 9, pinchlet 0. Die, Nick 3, option is penny. There are 2 categories. You have 21 options.
Down
Cover
conversion
freeze
coming
fire
here in
selected.
the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. They make the stop just short of the marker, getting 4th down and inches.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the 1st down, but he gave him a shot. He'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the handoff. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
He'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Entering play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Just good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And he will make the 1st down. Tackle at the 26.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice 1st down.
That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch is made down the middle. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. We'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double cover.
Options, selected.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
Entering play call. You have 5 options. Kickoff left is selected.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
First play of the drive now, the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Cover 3, over 3 sting. Cover 4 pawn. Cover 4 drop.
Second down after that previous play.
Spread.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pass is caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that pass is incomplete.
Entering
No
play
idea
call.
who he's trying to throw it to.
There are 6
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play.
Cover 6. Cover 6. 3. Nickel. 3, 3, 5. Option is set to pen. Nickel. Over. There are 6 categories.
And the Gamecocks will have first and 10
Cover
here.
3 matches selected.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass incomplete. Very
Entering play
nearly
call.
intercepted that
There
time.
are 6 categories.
Well, the name of the game for this
There are 36
defense is they
options.
pressure
Cover
this
3
quarterback
matches
as often as you can,
selected. Double bracket.
and that's
Temp
exactly
view.
what they've been able to do
Double
here in this first half. It looks like they've got him
bracket.
rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his
Spread.
second interception in the first half alone.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the
Entering
defensive
play call.
pressure.
Over.
And now it
There
brings
are
up
6.
third down.
Cover
One way to
6.
slow down a very
Cover 6.
gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Entering play call.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
There are 8 player. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 6 options. Inside zone is selected.
Final seconds in the first half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission.
Entering play call. Coach
Minutes
suggestions.
going to wrap
There are 8
up the first
categories.
half
You
here.
have
Let's
6
kick it now to Kevin
options.
O'Connor
Complete
with
is
our halftime
selected.
update.
Entering play call. You have 7 options. 5, 4, 2. Return left is selected.
The Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the second half. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the
Entering
26.
play call. Coach suggestion. Inside zone.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Cheat flood is selected.
Looking for a man. short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Caught by the receiver. They've got him at the 48. That's a first down. They bring him down. The sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into the wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Catch made on the left side. Crosses the 10-yard line. Tackle made after a big gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
The Ducks line up on first and 10. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And they'll go right back to them on first down.
Enter outside, slide, RPO, option, middle slant.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Ducks. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense adding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Extra point makes the lead 11.
Entering play call. You have 5 options. Kickoff left to select.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone to begin the drive at the 25.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wants some time, now lets it go. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Cover 6, Tampa 2, cover 4 quarters.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is.
Spread.
Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
There are 6 categories.
Second down play coming up.
Sprint.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. It was a great example of it there.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Tries to get it to the running back. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Categories, you have 12 options. The flat post is selected.
Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Entering play call.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Breaking free at the 35. They bring it down now before he gets inside the 30-yard line. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. And that is the quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
And the Gamecocks line up with a first and goal.
Spread.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
6 categories. There are 6 categories.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Here's the snap, looking to throw. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call. 16.
He's got it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the
Entering
24.
play
Good
call.
coverage.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Shuffle wheel level. Switch is selected.
Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up at the 24. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Entering play call.
Finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
Shot Wekos. 45 quick base.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these
Entering
programs to stay
play
alive
call.
in the
Coach
quest for a national
suggestions.
championship.
There are 8
Let's check out the game
categories. You
summary
have 12
before we move
options.
on.
All go is selected.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
RPO, spacing, credence, cube stick, RPO. The option is set. Double slant stick.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's tackled. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Coach suggest
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion on the first down, and they keep that clock moving.
And bugs weak. RPO, shuffle it. Gun, opt, D-spot smash.
Important second down play coming up.
Goes.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
21 categories. You have 9 options. Create, coaches, AHP, OCT, RPO, ducks, spring, flood. Gun. Split, post, flat, complex, cross.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Leaning on the run game here late.
Yeah, I like the run play here. Offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Empty punch wide. There are 21
Second down
categories.
after that
You
run on the
have 9
previous play.
options. Strap, girl is selected.
And he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Receiver makes the grab, and they convert on 3rd down. Moving the football to the 35.
Coach suggestions. There are 8
Why not, Chris?
categories.
Here
You
we are
have
in the
12
4th quarter.
options.
It's 3rd down.
Inside
This
zone
guy's been
selected.
making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
They keep him guessing with a run.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun, looking for his big tight end. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up 3rd down now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, runs, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Option is set to and orange, double slant stick.
Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Well, they test the middle there to get nothing. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Option. Return. RPOP. AHP power.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot and the natty on the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
16.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Cover 6. Cover 3 spy.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Give cushion.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Over. There are 6 categories. You have
Great
36
start to the drive.
options. Cover 3
Back-to-back
matches
explosive
selected.
plays, and now another first down. On first and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. But this one is broken up, causing
Entering
incomplete.
play. Double
Well, they don't
tempo.
connect here,
Cover 3
but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're
Good
behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Give cushion.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Double cover 3. 1 double. Coach suggestions. Errors. Cover 2 man. Cover 4 pop. Cover 3 bus. Cover 4 drop. Cover 2 man. Cover 4 pawns.
Offense facing a second and 10. Back to throw again. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Tight end goes in motion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And the jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball, attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Cover 4 Tempadu. Wicket, die, rush, Tempadu, normal, rush, Fox, cover 6, cover 1, cover 2 man.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
So they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Time. Norm. Cover 2 man.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead.
Div cushion.
4th down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down.
Entering
And the runner
play
steps
call.
out of bounds, but
Coach
does have enough
suggestions.
yardage
There are 6
to pick up the first
categories.
down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Catch made on the out route.
Entering
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. Run down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the quarterback just kneels down. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for their trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks